Hi guys, it's RavenC45 and welcome back on, well not welcome back, welcome on this current Let's Play on Resident Evil HD Remastered. And probably wondering what happened to XCOM. Well, XCOM is going to be put on a slight hold until I can finish Resident Evil HD Remastered. And on a side note, Resident Evil Revelations 2 is coming out in 2 weeks time, but if you're watching this, it will be coming out next week. And speaking of Resident Evil Revelations, it is available on PSN as a digital copy. You could buy the episodes separately or in bulk. So if you don't like the game, you can just buy the first episode, try it out. If you don't like it, then you don't need to buy the rest of the game. But if you're interested in the game, you can buy all of it for I think $26 or somewhere around that figure. Anyway, let's get in the game. If I can get main menu and new game.
Resident Evil.
Right, let's see. Original, altered. Let's start with altered for now. Subtitles, yeah. And here is how it determines the difficulty of the game. We have I like climbing a mountain, I like going on a hike, and the last one is I like taking a walk. So basically the difficulty in the game. So let's see, I'm going to choose I like to climb a mountain. Now we can choose our character, so we can be either Jill Valentine or Chris Redfield, and since this is the HD Remaster, they also had extra content like costumes for them from Revelations and Resident Evil 5. Also for Jill, same. But for this Let's Play, I'm going to stay true to their design and, well, design from the GameCube. So I'm going to be sticking with their original concept art. Original designs that they had on the GameCube. So I'm going to start off with Jill first and hopefully Chris later on. Well, after I finish Jill's playthrough, I might go to Chris's playthrough right after that. But that's maybe. The only difference on their playthroughs is that different scenarios happen in their routes.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare. he going? Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
There are only 3 S.T.A.R.S members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
Alright. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp. A dining room.
Alright, let's check controls. This is a little bit better. Although there are 2 types of controls in this game. Well, that's the map. Start. Controls. In here you can either choose your design from type A, B, C, and so on and so forth. And I want to have also defense items on man. Okay. And here we have either alter or original design for the either using the tank controls or the new design for the remaster. Honestly, the only difference from the 2 controls is the frames when you move from section to section for the camera. So I think I'll stick with the alter for now, but maybe in the next playthrough for Chris, I'll probably stick with the tank control here. Alright, I think that's a bit better. Oh yeah, one thing I want to point out, well, not point out, one thing I forgot to mention is that when Revelations comes out, I will be doing a co-op playthrough on the game when it comes out on March 17th, so that'll be 2 weeks time, but if you're watching this video, it'll be next week. So I'll be doing it with one of the friends of mine. Yeah, one of the friends of mine on PSN named Mike. I'm not sure we'll be doing it on day 1, but I'll most likely be doing it on Friday, a few days after the game comes out. So that'll be, I'm not sure daily, but whenever he's not busy, we'll be getting together online and setting up a time to record Resident Evil Revelations for the co-op. So, with that, let's see, anything else to mention? No, I think that's it. So, let's get to Barry and see what he's doing over here.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Now, there's a 2 options for different scenes, so excuse me. If you go back to Wesker and talk to him, he'll tell you to go back to Barry, and so on and so forth, so back and forth. On the second time you go back to Wesker, you'll trigger another scene where a zombie tries to barges through the door and tries to go after Jill. And there, of course, Barry will shoot the zombie to death, and that'll be the end of that. The second option is going to the door, finding the zombie, going back to Barry, and he'll shoot it regardless. So those 2 routes, either way, Barry will still kill the zombie, but I just like it that there are different pathways to go on how you progress in the game. On that note, Let's go and meet our friend now, who will be joining us in this room in a short while. The iconic zombie turning his head at you. Alright, come on here, Mr. Zombie. I think you need to meet my dear friend Barry, which will be happy to meet you and kill you at the same time.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it! What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Well, he's dead. Oh yeah, another fun fact, in the PS1 version, instead of Barry still shoots it in the PS1 version, but in the PS1 version, the zombie's head pops out, but here it's just, well, he just lies flat on the ground with his head still intact. Oh yeah, the item over here, ink ribbon, it's a basic save function for the typewriter over here, so use that to save your progress. Just make sure don't spend all of it, especially on higher difficulties, because ink ribbon comes more or less in higher difficulties in Resident Evil, so make sure to keep saving as minimal as possible. And another thing they added, zombies will not stay dead, they will come back alive after a while. Just to make sure don't kill every zombie you come across, because that will come into play, well, not come into play, that will be explained much, well, not much later, well, soon eventually.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Okay, now we need to look for Wesker. First, up here, you could I think you can also go downstairs to trigger the scene to talk to Barry, but I think I'll just go upstairs here, over here, and back down the stairs.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh! I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
And hello to the Master of Unlocking, Jill Valentine.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Alright, now Jill just got the lockpick. Well, some doors in this game requires a key or a lockpick to open them, but since Jill has the lockpick key item, we can actually open those doors that requires a small key to unlock them. But on Chris's playthrough, if you play as Chris, you get a lighter instead, so instead of using a lockpick, you need to find certain keys to unlock those doors. So there's goes and bads on who we use. For Jill's playthrough, she has more item slots, so she can carry more items, and she has the lockpick. For Chris, he has less item slots and he has a lighter, which works both ways. Because lighter comes really handy in certain situations. But for Jill, she needs to find that lighter by herself, which isn't like a big downer. Because she has like a lot of item space, so I can carry a lighter, a weapon, and there's a side item later. Now, I could save and call it a video, but let's proceed onward a little bit until we can get to the next save point. Should I pick this up now? Actually, I'm gonna come back for that one. I already need it right now. And if you're probably wondering what happened to that zombie that break-in, he's down here in the corner. Right over there. Of course, I'm not gonna mess with him, so let's just walk away from him. And the person that died here is a comrade of mine. His name is Kenneth? Yeah, Kenneth. You could, well, you give us a VSS, so later in the game, I think almost halfway through the game, you get this point where you can actually view that tape. It's not that long, and most people will probably miss it, but I'll show it regardless once I get to that point. Right, so you got some handgun bullets, handgun rounds here, or a magazine. 2 hurt right over here. Pick them up. Normally, I will combine all of them into, well, combine 3 herbs into 1, but usually you just need to combine them twice, and that will be good enough for Jill. Okay, let's combine these. There we go. Now let's head upstairs to the next room. Oh, nope. Damn it, I hate this angle. It changes a little bit. Hope it's not too dark. I might need to fix with the settings. But apparently it looks okay to me, and plus, it looks okay in the recording so far. And if you're probably wondering, there is a dead zombie here, and this guy is not gonna stay dead for long. In this game, in Resident Evil, they introduced a new function, well not a new function, a new feature, which when you kill a zombie, of course they'll get down on the floor, but they don't stay dead. They don't stay dead. They're not dead for good. If you leave them on the floor for a very long time, they will turn into Crimson Heads, and Crimson Heads is something you don't want to mess around with, especially if they come after you. They have let me say this again. They run fast, they have large claws, and they do a lot of damage. So to prevent this, you either have to, well, blow up their heads, or blow up some part of their body, like the leg or the head, or burn their bodies and they'll be gone for good. So you don't need to worry about those Crimson Heads. But since we don't have a lighter, we cannot burn them yet. Which is also good for Chris's side, since he has the lighter, but you don't have the key item to burn them yet. So let's get this herb. Yes, thank you. Now, let's try to avoid some of the zombies, because I'm not gonna waste all my ammo fighting every single zombie in this house. Excuse me. Okay, now I'll pick up a key item right over here. It is arrow. Well, golden arrow. And examining item. From the start of the screen, select a item and select examine command. The details of item will be displayed. So, for the main menu, for item menu, examine arrowhead, and we move into a arrow. No. We examine the golden arrow and remove it, we get a arrowhead. Okay, now proceed on with. Oh, no. Let's pick up this first. Oh! Excuse me. Okay, now over here, and we get our first defensive item. Another function they added in Resident Evil, they'll give you a defensive item. So if you're gonna get grabbed by a zombie, or any other creature, you can use said item to protect yourself from getting damaged. So, using a defensive item such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape when the enemy grabs you from behind. So, just make sure if you're getting grabbed, don't get grabbed from behind. Then, if you did, well, the defense item won't help you there. To equip a defensive item, go to the status screen and select a item from the defensive item menu. Then select the equip command. If your defensive item mode is set to manual, in the controller settings, you will press L2 to use the defensive item. But if you put it on auto, you'll automatically use it. But I'd rather use it on manual so I can know the right time and know the right timing to use it. Because overall, you can get a lot of defensive items, but since I'm playing the higher difficulties, that might be harder to come by. And we got another zombie here. It's pretty fast. Maybe it's just my imagination. Alright, we just need to kite him a little bit over here. Come here. And just walk around here and get to that statue and push it off the ledge. Alright, push, push, and I think that's enough. Over. And we got another item to pick up, but I'll probably... Oh, it's over there already. That's fast. Let's go to the door. I'll come back and pick up the one I just... pick up the item that I pushed over the ledge much later. You don't really need to pick up every item in the game, but there's some items that are requires to be picked up eventually. Especially that shield crest that I left in the dining room. Now, let's proceed here. I think there's a few zombies here since it's in the higher difficulties. Yep, there's one over here. Excuse me. Okay, let's put our head here. Come on, open up. I don't got all day. Now we just need to head down to this creepy looking dungeon, which will be coming back much later for certain. And we got the Book of Curse. And of course, every item, examine the back, the key, move P, yes, and we got the mansion key. Book of Curses. 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. A mask that sees no evil. A mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken. Yeah, we need to collect masks for a boss we have to fight later. So, yeah, I can't wait to look forward to that fight. Hope the zombies don't block my way. I have to pick up another item over here. I'm gonna come back for it. Much later. There's a shotgun shells over there, but I think I'll come back for it once I have more firepower. Right, I got the mansion key. I think it's the crest. What was it called again? It is the sword key. Okay. I think it is a good funny fun on the recording because it's almost 25 minutes long. So this has been Razy45. I hope you guys enjoyed the Let's Play so far on Resident Evil HD Remaster. And if you have any comments, please put them in the comment down below the video, and please like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos on Resident Evil HD Remaster. This has been Razy45. Keep gaming, everyone. Bye!